Alrighty guys, so welcome back to another ultimate driving video. My name is of course Carboom, and today guys, I have a really cool car. I promised I would do this car. The brand new Bugatti Chiron is now in game. It's been in game for a couple of days now, and I only just got this car from the developers. So thank you to them for giving me this car to check out today. And we're just going to run through it, what the specs are and what is good about this car so you can know before you buy. So let's get right into the video. Alrighty guys, so we're just going to quickly go into the garage. We're going to check this car out. We're going to see the specs of this super awesome car. Here it is guys. I'm not too sure how to pronounce that name. I'm not going to try it, but this is the Bugatti Chiron. This car is looking super cool. It's got a little spoiler on the back. You can't really tell, but it does have a spoiler. We'll check that out when we actually get into the car. But it's looking really cool. And sadly, it doesn't have too much of an interior. The chicken car that we checked out, my last ultimate driving video, it had a super cool interior. Sadly, it doesn't seem this car has an interior like the chicken car. It still has sort of an interior with the steering wheel, but not as impressive as the chicken car, which is a little bit of a shame. But we're going to get into the specs right now. It has a top speed of 261 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds, and a cashback of 1,422 per mile, which them specs sound so good. The top speed is incredible, the 0 to 60 is super fast, and the base reward is pretty good as well. And the price costs 6.6 million, so that is quite a lot of money to spend for this car. But the specs, the acceleration definitely looks very promising, and I can't wait to test this car out. So we're going to hit drive and we're going to spawn it in. I think I'm going to put boost on it, just why not. We can test out the boost as well, and you'll be able to see the little spoiler there. You can activate it by pressing V. It is a very small spoiler. It goes down when you press V, and it comes up ever so slightly, just a tiny bit, when you press V again. And of course, when you brake hard, it does come up just like that to help you slow down. But we're going to take it into the body shop right here. We're going to customize it a bit. I think I'm just going to keep it the same color as stock. I'm just going to boost on it. So here we go. Let's put the basic boost on it and get it out and do some testing with this super awesome car. Alrighty guys, so I've got boost on it now. It's just come out of the body shop, and we're just going to drive to Westover. We're going to see the acceleration in action. So we have just started now, and that acceleration, we're already at 60. We're already at 100 miles per hour. That took no time at all to get there. The acceleration is definitely very quick, and the top speed is super fast as well. It's not the fastest in the game, but it is very close. It's only, I think, about 40 miles per hour difference from the 300 mile per hour car, and that is the fastest car, so it is fairly close to being the fastest car in the game, and it's still at a fairly cheap price compared to other cars. So next, I think we're just going to test the handling of this car, because the acceleration and the top speed we already know is super good. It's just the handling that we need to test out now. So I'm just going to take it around some corners, do a bit of drifting. I think it is an all-wheel drive, so I don't think it's going to be that good at drifting, but we'll have to see how well it gets around corners and just how well it sticks to the road. So we're coming up to a fairly sharp corner down here. I'm obviously going to slow down a bit, and then we can test how good it is at taking some sharp corners here. So that corner was actually very good. That was a 90-degree turn, and that car took it like it was no problem at all. So now we're going to take it up to max speed. We're just going to see how well it actually sticks to the road without swerving out. And it is doing very well sticking to this road, like here. We did hit a car. The car came out of nowhere. I'm not sure where he came from. But we're going to try and take it around this corner as well. And that was a perfect corner right there. We made it with plenty of room to spare. So already, this car seems like it's perfect. It's got a really high top speed, a really fast acceleration, and the handling of this car is super good. And the brakes, they seem like they're pretty good as well. So this car already seems like a really well-rounded car. So I think we are going to have to take this car into some races against other cars in the circuit race, because that is really going to show where this car excels in against other hypercars. We'll have to see what car we verse. So I'm just going to activate boost here, and we can just see how well it takes this corner again, and then we will move over to the race section. So we're coming down into Kensington at its top speed right now, which is about 260, and we are going to see if it can take this corner from this side. I have gone in a bit too fast. Okay, that was a bit of a fail attempt, but I think it does pretty well against taking corners when you know how to drive. But But we're going to hop into a race now, a couple of races, and just see how well this car can handle against other cars. Alrighty guys, so we are now going into a circuit race. It doesn't look like we have a hypercar or supercars here. We just have a chicken car and an ordinary car. So I think we are going to win this. It isn't going to test this car too much, but it'll test it on the track, how well it handles, how well it can go around the corners in the circuit race. Because this circuit race is pretty challenging, so it'll really push the limits of this car. And I can't believe we actually have a chicken car. So if you want to know more about that chicken car, you can click in the top right of my last Westover video, checking out that super cool chicken car right there. But it is a fairly slow car, saying that it does speed off, but it does max out very quickly, and it's not the fastest car. So here is a very sharp corner. It does seem to make it around these corners very nice. The turning circle does seem to be pretty good on this Bugatti, which is really nice to see. And we are already massively in the lead, so it can make it around some very sharp corners, and it can get up to its max speed so incredibly fast. We're about to finish our first lap now, which that is a very fast time for this circuit race. I'm so happy with this car right now. And guys, we just lapped the chicken car. It is not the fastest car at all. I feel a little bit bad for him, but we just lapped the chicken car. And saying that, we are about to finish our final lap right here, and we're about to win the race. There was really no question about actually winning the race. This was mainly just to see how well it would handle on the track. Hopefully, we can get into another race with hypercars, but I don't really see that. There's not too much rich people on the server, so I'll have to see, maybe get into another server. Because I really want to push the limits to this car, because this car, it does feel like an awesome car to drive. So I really want to see what this car can beat and what it can go up against. So I'm going to quickly try and get into a race with some better cars, and we'll see how it goes. Alrighty guys, so we are now back in, I'm in a private server with some fairly top level people, and they have been kind enough for one of them to race with me in the circuit race, and that is a Divo, guys. So we are racing a Bugatti Divo, which has been in the game for quite a while now. So it's a Bugatti Divo versus a Bugatti Chiron. So yeah, it's not a Divo. I realised later on in the video, I'm so sorry. I cannot wait to see which one's going to win. He is a much better driver than me, and I'm not too sure what the specs are on the Divos, so it could go horribly wrong for me. But I have high confidence in this car that we can possibly beat him. But like I said, he is an incredible driver. He has multiple thousands of miles more than me. So he definitely knows how to drive much more than me. So I don't think I'm going to win. Maybe we can keep up to him. If we can keep up to him, I will be very happy. We'll have to check out the specs of the Divo after this as well to see which car was actually better. I don't know. But we are doing a fairly good job keeping up to him with the Divo. And it looks like we have overtaken him. So we are doing extremely well right now. I don't want to jinx it. He's overtaken me again. So the Divo seems to be a little bit faster, I think, than this car. And to say we're keeping up with him in this car and he's a better driver than me, we are doing extremely well. But oh my gosh, that car is extremely fast. Alright guys, we took a horrible corner right there, but we were very close to winning. That was an extremely close race. Oh my gosh. So I want to check out the specs on that Divo just to see what it is actually like. Alright guys, so I don't know why I thought that was a Divo. It is definitely not a Divo. Don't know why I said a Divo. I just got a quick glimpse at it. But it's actually a Bugatti that I didn't know was in the game. It's a Bugatti La Voiture Neue. I hope I said that right. Probably didn't. But I didn't know that was in the game. I thought it was a Divo. But that car was extremely fast. It was actually a little bit worse than our car, which is a little bit embarrassing. But we still got extremely close to that car. So that was a really good race. I might have a go again, knowing now that is not a Divo. I don't know why I thought it was a Divo, but we're going to try and move on. We're going to try and get into another race, maybe this race over here, and see if we can win this one. Alright guys, so we're going into our second race versus this Bugatti now. Hopefully we can pull a win off this time. Not really sure. I'm not good with this track. I haven't really done it that much. So hopefully, maybe with a bit of luck, we can just get in there and maybe win. But here we go. We have got the head start. By the looks of things, we are in the lead right now. But I don't expect this lead to last for long because I'm pretty sure he knows this track so much better than me. And how is he going fast? I swear his car was slower than ours, or around the same speed. He's flipped, guys. We might actually win. So this car does seem like it can stay upright a little bit better than that car, so that is a massive plus for us. And we have got a fairly large lead to ourselves now, we just have to keep it up. Alright guys, so we're coming to the final stretch. He actually caught up to me, but I think we are going to win this one. Yes, we actually won a race. That was so incredible because it was milliseconds behind me, but we managed to win this one. So versus that car, and judging by how much of a worse driver I am than him, this car is super overpowered. It's super cool. It's just so crazy. It's a cool car all around with the handling, the acceleration, and the max speed. And it's a fairly cheap price to say that that car over there costs 24 million, guys. And this car can sometimes beat it if you're lucky enough. So I think this car is a super cool car. It's probably one of my favourites in terms of handling now. It can really stick to the road, especially around sharp corners like we were in that race. And it didn't flip while that one did a little bit. And there we go, we did actually flip. But guys, I hope this video did help you out a bit when choosing what your next car is. And if you want to buy this car, which I would recommend buying this car. It's a super cool car to drive and all around just a good car. So guys, if you did enjoy it, make sure you smash the like button because it helps out the video and gets the video out there for other people to see. And if you want to, make sure you are subscribed, turn on that notification bell so you get notified when I upload a video or when I live stream. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.